Hi everyone, in this video we're going to discuss more about Tissot's Powermatic 80 movement. So over here you can see two watches from Tissot that are using the Powermatic 80 movement. On my left we have the Tissot Gentleman Open Heart, and on my right we have the Tissot Sea Star. So the Powermatic 80 movement is a movement that is commonly used by Tissot in many of their watches, not only these two but also other watches such as the very popular PRX design, as well as many other watches from Tissot. So the Tissot Powermatic 80 is actually a Swiss-made self-winding automatic movement with 23 to 25 jewelries. So again, it's found in various Tissot models, especially the very popular ones such as Sea Star, Gentleman, and the PRX. And it is based on the ETA caliber C07 series, which itself is based on the legendary ETA caliber 2824. So it's very interesting that Tissot decide to use this Powermatic 80, and as the name implies, right, the 80 stands for 80 hours of power reserve. So it's actually quite high in the watch world, especially for your automatic movement. So the original ETA 2824-2 is rated at about 38 hours power reserve when fully wound. However, Tissot actually, when it comes to the Powermatic 80 movement, the 80 hours power reserve was achieved with the combination of a more efficient spring barrel, which, as you can see over here, you can see the movement over here. And by using a more efficient spring barrel and also reducing the frequency of the movement from 4 Hz to 3 Hz, this means that the Powermatic 80 beats at approximately 21,600 beats per hour compared to the 2824-2 beating at 28,800 beats per hour. So when it comes to the hand sweep, it may not be as smooth as the original 2824 ETA movement, but you actually more than double the power reserve on the Powermatic 80. So this is a trade-off when it comes to the power reserve and also the smoothness of the hand sweep. I will gladly take the longer power reserve because I don't really like to wind my watches every time I want to wear them. And also by having a power reserve of 80 hours, it means that you can leave the watch over the weekend and wear it on a Monday with the watch still ticking. And Tissot is also has a very good reputation of creating watches with the Powermatic 80 movement very well regulated, so that it keeps time really well as well. However, this will lead to the next point of this watch, which is its disadvantage of the Powermatic 80 movement, which is that the Powermatic 80 movement does not have any regulator. So not having a regulator means that you can't really adjust the accuracy of the watch by yourself. But this does not necessarily mean that the movement is impossible to adjust or service. It's just that it's a bit harder for a watchmaker to work with it. So this is something to consider for the Powermatic 80 movement. So all in all, I think the Powermatic 80 movement is still a very good movement to consider using. And personally, I have no issues with the Powermatic 80 movement. I think it's fairly accurate. The power reserve is very good. And yeah, personally for me, no complaints. So let's take a look at the Powermatic 80 movement. We have the Tissot Gentleman Open Heart over here. You can see this very nice movement over here. You can see the gears as well, and the jewelries inside the watch. So flipping over, you can see the transparent case back with the Tissot branding stamp here as well. So very nice movement. And over to the Sea Star 1000. It also features a transparent case back for you to admire the movement of the Powermatic 80. Alright, so that's about it for today's video discussing on the Tissot Powermatic 80 movement. Again, very commonly used movement by Tissot on a lot of their watches, and personally I have great experience with the Powermatic 80. No complaints, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy today's video, and I'll see you guys again in the next one.